Padma Shri Malini Avasthi Ji, directors, principals, teachers of various Jaipuriya schools, and most of all, my dear students, a very warm welcome to this closing ceremony of Crescendo 2018, the first Inter-Jaipuriya Cultural Festival. It has been extremely heartening to see the kind of performances that each one of our students has put on over these last 2 days in fields as diverse as art, music, elocution, debate, and many others. And in my eyes, there is no greater way of displaying how every child at Jaipuriya is a winner than seeing the performances that we have seen over the last 2 days. I would like to once again thank the chief guest, Shri Malini Avasthi Ji, for sparing her time out. Ma'am, your presence here is an inspiration to each one of us to find the cultural talent within us and display it at a stage, at a national stage and at a world stage. Shri Malini Avasthi Ji has exemplified, being born in the small town of Kannauj, the immense talent that lies within each of our towns and cities across India, and how it can fructify into fame across India and around the world. I hope that some of our students will follow in her footsteps and find their own calling in displaying and developing their talent for themselves and for the rest of the world. At Jaipuriya, we are committed to the cause of bringing quality education, taking it outside metropolitan cities and state capitals, and bringing it to towns and cities across India. Over the last 4 years, we have grown from 1 to 20 schools with the hard work and efforts of each of our stakeholders. And today we are proud of the education that we are providing to almost 20,000 students across school and higher education. I'm very proud of the themes that have been taken up in Crescendo 2018. We live in a world where we are more privileged than any generation before us. We have access to more technology, a higher living standard, access to more data, and sciences across the field that are more developed than others. But there is one place where the previous generations of the kids here, our generation, has not stood the next generation in good stead. And that is how we have taken care or failed to take care of our environment. It is up to the next generation. The battle of the next generation is going to be to save and protect our environment. And I'm proud that we have taken up this cause of beating plastic pollution and taken a pledge at this institution that we will no longer be using plastic, to at least start our journey of fighting this long battle against environmental degradation. I implore all our students to think about the role of plastic and more generally the role of human life on the environment, just because this is going to be the most important battle that our human species is going to fight over the next 30, 40, 50 years, and you are going to be at the forefront of this battle. As educators, as parents, as parents of our students, we see most often that we want to go and see the world. We want that our children go and live in the UK or America or Australia. But again, it's important that we recognize the diversity that lies within our own country. And that is why the second theme that has been taken up by Crescendo 2018 is to recognize and celebrate the diversity of Northeast India. I can very sadly say, but it's the truth, because it's a region of India that not many of us recognize or have been to or appreciate to the fullest. So I hope that just as we want for our children and for ourselves to go on holidays and work abroad, that we will find the diversity in our country as well, celebrate this diversity, And also, I'm confidently being able to tell you that these regions will be the next economic engines of India. So it will not only help you as a tourist or as a person who's only going there to enjoy something or just to learn something, but they will create economic opportunities for the kids that are in school today as well. That being said, we really celebrated our art, culture, music over the last 2 days in activities such as painting, music, dance. Today, art is an integral part of any complete education, and we at Jaipuria celebrate that. The world of tomorrow is going to be built on creativity and innovation. We know that most jobs that exist today are going to be automated, and art is a medium of developing our creativity and being able to be the innovators of the future. Similarly, we had competitions that stressed on our communication, both in English and in Hindi, such as debate and elocution. However much technology changes, the world is always going to be inhabited by human beings. We need to communicate better with each other and understand and make sure that others understand what we are trying to say. Jaipuria students have displayed these skills magnificently over the last 2 days, for which I am extremely proud. So once again, I welcome all of you to the closing ceremony of Crescendo 2018 and congratulate all of you for the performances of almost the 800 plus students that have performed over the last 2 days across 20 schools and almost 12 or 13 cities of Uttar Pradesh. I'm really proud to be part of this event and proud of all those who participated, facilitated the participation and made this possible. Thank you, one and all.